Good day everyone, and this time we're going to report our topic entitled Indigenous Art. I am Jonard Garig,
I'm Kenneth John Elcachong.
and this time we tackled about what is indigenous art, its types and examples. So introduction, Philippine indigenous art, a vibrant and diverse expression of the country's rich cultural heritage, reflects the myriad of influences and traditions of its numerous ethno-linguistic groups. This art form encompasses various mediums and practices, including weaving, pottery, carving, tattooing, and oral literature, each carrying unique cultural and historical significance. What is indigenous art? Philippine indigenous arts are diverse as its island, as complicated as its waterways, as varied as the language, and as unique as its people. Throughout the 7,107 islands the Philippine archipelago has, it offers unique places and cultures where all forms of arts and crafts can flourish. Some can be considered spectacular by the outsider, such as the Ifugao rice terraces that native Ifugaos built by hand, our own version of the Great Pyramids, but there are still some that could be considered as tattoo by other cultures, such as the distinctive tattoos tribal headhunters have. Philippines art may not be as popular as other Asian arts, such as Japanese and Chinese, but it doesn't mean that it is any less spectacular. So, first example of indigenous art or the type of indigenous art is architecture. Wonder over the World Heritage Site, Banawe Rice Terraces, 8th wonder of the world, curved from the high Cordilleras over 2,000 years ago. These rice terraces were carved out of the mountains by the native Ifugao people. The Ifugao made the walls out of hardened mud and clay, while they flattened the slopes it could hold water essential for rice growth. It had been the way of life of the Ifugao mountain tribes for the past 2,000 years, kept alive up to this day. Next is sculpture. Sculpture is the three-dimensional artwork created by shaping or combining hard materials, typically stones such as marble, metal, glass, or wood, or plastic materials such as clay, textiles, polymers, and softer materials and metals. Carving as one of the techniques used in sculpture. In the north, the indigenous tradition of sculpture survived the zealous proselytizing of the Roman Catholic Church only among the mountain peoples. The most important type of sculpture in the quality, quantity, and continuing use are the wooden bulol or carved by Ifugao craftsmen of Mountain Province, Luzon, often made in pairs. Male of female bulol represent guardian deities and are placed in rice granaries to ensure beautiful rice.
So next is weaving. Weaving means to make clothes and other objects, threads or strands or materials are passed under and over each other. Weaving in the Philippines has different form, function, and materials. They also vary in design and techniques used. Most of the common forms of weaving in the Philippines are in the form of hats, mats, bags, baskets, and textiles, clothes, and blankets. This brought that the Eka technique of resist dyeing of the wrap trade before weaving. The use of the reel of winding the spoon thread and concept of using textile in this ceremony. Weavers were further influenced by imported materials. They limited the new design, integrating them with their traditional textile. Weaver immigrants appear to have brought the ikat technique of the Isinay and Ifugao people of Luzon. So next is pottery. Pottery are objects that are first shaped of with clay, then handled by baking. Pottery includes both decorative and practical items such as bowl, vase, dishes, and lamps. Pottery in the Philippines vary in forms of function. The form of the pots are directly influenced by the function of the pots and the tradition of community of local area. Body adornment. So, body adornment, physical ornamentation can be categorized into three areas, specifically the use of traditional costumes, textile, jewelries, and tattoos. Example, jewelry and tattoos. The design vary depending on the occasion, users, and function of the ornaments. Since the early 16th century, jewelry making in this country has been practiced in the country. It is believed that the skill of the early Filipinos jewelry makers are adapted from their Asian neighbors like Chinese. Non-Muslim peoples in Mindanao decorate their color and distinctive costumes with glass beds, shells, and metal bells and chain. Their jewelry materials include coral and fiber forms of jewelry, include earplugs as well as earrings. All beds are highly prized, especially agate beds. Among the claims of Igorot girls are given a head ornament of agate bed before they reach puberty if you go.